it's the end of the week recap. All the rest of that footage was from, earlier in the week. And now it is Friday, and I just found out yesterday that me and my buddy are actually having to do the longer legs on the 10K. So one of us has to do a 13 and a half, the other one has to do a 14 and a half total mileage for that relay. So I think I'm with the 14 and a half is what they've kind of decided on. So the most I've ever run one go, and of course this is split up because it's legs and there's time in between. But as far as one day, the most mileage I've done is 13. I think it was like 13.34 or something like that. So I'm gonna have to really power through this one. Anyway, so finishing off the week, I feel like I'm getting a little bit sick. Everybody in my family is getting sick. It always starts with the kids and then eventually comes up to us. So starting to get this little bit of head cold, which I'm pretty much sick every month now. Just kind of my life since my kids started school. Yeah, it's also cold. Can't wait till freaking summertime. In between sets, I'm just gonna work on some bicep curls. I hate any kind of bicep. I kind of just hate arm exercises. I like leg exercises and chest exercises. I can't stand arm exercises. Little weak arms, maybe that's why, but. All right, now moving over to kettlebell, which for the kettlebell, at least for the competition, it's only 20 reps. And it's, there's an order of what you're doing with the kettlebells, whether it's goblet lunges, swings, overhead press, all that good stuff. So I'm feeling pretty good with the 30-pound kettlebell, but next step would be getting the 45, which should be coming in this week. And then probably the beginning of March, we're gonna get the 50-pound kettlebell. And I'm about to really start pushing with that one to, really with the kettlebells and the dumbbells. Both of those are 50 pounds during the competition. So all of my swings, overhead presses, snatches, it's all gonna be at 50 pounds. So yeah, we're gonna start getting it. Anyway, let's knock these kettlebells out. This thing's cold. I don't have my gloves today. Okay, just time for another update on my workout routine. Having to change it again. Now the only reason I'm changing it again is just because I have this 100K relay, which I'm on a 6-man team. I haven't been doing any running, so trying for 2 to 3 times a week, putting in at least a 5K every time. So that's what I did yesterday. And I know that you can do your weight training and do your cardio and be fine. Do I have the time? Barely. But do I want to spend every waking moment of my days trying to cram, activities in? Not really. When I come home from work and got the kids running around and the wife, we're making dinner or getting the kids ready for bed and, hanging out with them and doing all that stuff, I don't want to have to wake up at 4, already, do a 30, 40 minute weight training and then come home and try to cram in a 30-minute to an hour long run or something. It's just too much. So I'm going to take some exercises just kind of away for the next 2 weeks until after this, race. And then we'll kind of just keep our main movements down and then kind of save Tuesdays, Thursdays, and probably Sundays for running. Anyway, let's keep getting it.